Welcome to the Fish Market, located at the South Street Seaport in New York City, in Manhattan. The Fish Market the name was inspired by the Fulton Fish Market, which was a seafood shipping hub for many years in New York City. This place, as you can see, guys, is pretty much a very unassuming, non-pretentious, seafood-based restaurant. And if you noticed, the only way to open that door is by grabbing it from the top. That's right, guys. There's no door knob. The owner removed the doorknob because the place was so popular and was getting so packed that they just could not sustain the demand. Very unassuming place, no frills, not pretentious, very rustic. I love the exterior, and it's an old building. The interior is very nice, and the menus were very simple, loose leaf paper. Again, very unassuming place, no frills, and I really love this place. I come here a lot. The owner will tell you right away, we only do paper plates here and plastic forks. They serve the food in Tupperware. And I ordered the shrimp with the spicy shrimp and string beans. If you want a more elaborate dining experience, go to their other location. Here's the braised pork belly, and the drunken fish soup served in fine china. But here, at the original Fish Market location, one of two, it's plastic plates, Tupperware, and plastic forks. So if you don't like eating with a plastic fork or things like that, maybe you should head to the second location. But anyway, I'm here to talk about the food, guys. The shrimp and string beans were phenomenal. The taste, the spice level was a 4 out of 5. I usually don't like baby shrimp, and I was a little disappointed when I initially saw the plate because of the baby shrimp. But there was so many shrimps in that plate that I left the place quite satisfied. Again, it's a very rustic place. That front door's all banged up. South Street Seaport, folks. This is a hell of a place. An historic district in New York City. One of the oldest and most preserved areas of New York City. I highly recommend visiting. It's pretty touristy, but you'd be surprised how many tourists don't know about the South Street Seaport. Here we have the Barbie Cafe, which is a new place that recently opened. Lots of old buildings, old counting houses and warehouses located around the neighborhood. Beautiful part of the city. I really recommend visiting. And after my meal, I headed to Jeremy's Ale House, which is a place I used to frequent quite often. It's quite a peculiar place, mainly due to all of the women's underwear hanging from the ceiling, mostly bras. A lot of those bras were removed by the customers of Jeremy's Ale House, and they're signed by the women who dished them out and stapled them to the walls as their way of kind of inscribing their signatures and leaving their stamp on the place. Quite a peculiar place, Jeremy's Ale House, right down the block from the restaurant. So I recommend visiting the South Street Seaport for its wonderful restaurants and its views as well on the waterfront. Truly one of my favorite parts of New York City. Totally recommend it. South Street Seaport.